Let's talk about bad nutritional habits and how to slowly start to upgrade them so that they're no longer in existence in our life. Because maybe it's just having the chocolate at night or the couple glasses of wine, or it's binge eating on the weekend, or going for that bag of Doritos and all of a sudden they're gone. And that's not the real issue. The real issue is probably something that happens before, and that's what I want to help you with. So when we're looking at it, we're looking at a habit loop, right? So why are we doing this outcome that we know doesn't serve us? We're well aware. It's really asking ourselves, what is happening before? And I always say, halt. Am I hungry? Am I angry? Am I lonely? Or am I tired? And it's possibly one of those things, right? Did my boss come and yell at me, and so therefore I got angry, and my reaction was, when I eat, I feel better. When my boss yells at me and I get angry, I eat Doritos, right? When my spouse doesn't do what I ask them to do and they don't listen and then they ignore me, I feel lonely, so I eat ice cream. It's identifying what is happening before. What is the emotion? Because the neurons that fire together wire together, right? So if we're creating this pattern loop based on what's happening, we're going to continue to let it happen. And it's called Hebes Law. The only way we can change it is to replace what we do when we identify that trigger. So we've got to learn, for us, what are those triggers? And maybe it's just the fact that for me, it's such a habit that every night I have wine, and then I have chocolate, and then it just spirals down from there. So it's, how can I replace that habit? So how can I pattern interrupt that for me? And so it could be as simple as, oh, when my boss yells at me, I go outside and go for a walk. Or when my spouse does that to me, I pick up a book and I read. You need to replace, so the neurons that wire together to fire together, replace that habit loop with something that serves you, right? Oftentimes, I'll just do some push-ups or pull-ups, because that's, for me, it's releasing some endorphins in my system, some dopamine, and I just naturally feel better, and I've broke that pattern interrupt so that I'm not gonna turn to whatever self-sabotaging behavior it is for me, all right? So identify what those triggers are, what the emotion is. Ask yourself, halt, hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. Which one is it? Am I truly hungry? Cool. What can I do that serves me? And find ways to break up that pattern loop for you. So it all comes to a little bit of inquiry, a little bit of identification. All right, Coach Joseph, peace be the journey. I'm out.